what's my mindset?
That's right.
And I think that's probably, again, I haven't been in your back pocket all these years, but I think, your success and those who've been around you have really, first and foremost, succeeded because of how you think first.
Well, it's funny because when you just said that, it triggered a story, an experience we had. I don't know what cycle it was, but it was a cycle that we were financially, our company, we owed money, and I think it was the when it was? It was, I think, the 90s when we had 15,000 homes on the market. Mm-hmm. Was that the 90s cycle? Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And nothing was selling. Now, back then, you'll remember, we had to pay to put our reductions in the MLS. Mm-hmm. I think it was $3, $5, whatever it was. And I remember I got up at a meeting one day and said, hey, guys, take it easy on the reductions because ain't nothing selling anyway. And we're spending, $600 a month in reductions. So blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fast forward, my partners and I on a Saturday morning, I called Patrick and Ken. I said, hey, let's meet. We met at Coco's. And I said, before we start this meeting, I want to be real clear on something. One of the solutions we're going to talk about will not be closing up. We're not going to go broke. We're not going to close down.
Right. So that's off the table. Now let's talk about solutions, how to save this company. Right.
And it was a very somber meeting, but after a while we got our motivation going, we got our creativity going and our ideas. We came up with a solution that worked. And the solution was we called every creditor we owed money to. And there's a moral to this story, and it's called reputation. Every creditor we phoned that we called and said, we can't, this is back then when it was Verizon phones, and right. We would call them up and say, we don't have the money. Can you help us? Every person said, we'll be happy to help you because you've always paid your bills on time.
Right.
We'll give you 6 months, no payments.
Yep.
Contact us in 6 months if that's not enough. Now, some only gave us 3 months. But my point is, I felt like a schmuck asking for help.
Right.
I felt ashamed.
Right.
Everybody was so cool.
Yep.
And thank God the economy changed within that 6 to 8.
And it always does.
It always does.
It always
we
does.
just had to buy time.
You just got to get there. You got to get
right.
there.
That's right. Yeah. And it was, you talk about mindset. You know what? I watch people give up so easy. I've seen people leave this industry because of the NAR decision before we even knew what it meant.
Right.
They would leave. People that have been in the business 10 years.
Yep.
Oh, I'm out of business. I'm done. What are you talking about?
I'm talking to brokers now like yourselves who are still telling me that they have agents that are struggling going to work because they can't assimilate this.
And our business is up 22% in the last 2 months.